tomorrow, and some of you are probably wondering how you've done, or possibly worried about how you've done. So what I thought I'd start off by doing is, if I can make this work.
I'll just do it on the laptop though.
Oh, I have to just do it on, okay. What I thought I'd start off by doing is show you some genuine, stupid exam answers that have been given by various people. Some of them were printed in newspapers, others I've come across through other means, because you can't possibly have done as bad as the following people. First question, give an advantage of a 2 megapixel camera over an 8 megapixel camera. If you think you are ugly. Nice stuff. You may want a camera that takes less good photos because you don't think you look as ugly when you look back at them. Expand 2 brackets, x plus y. There you go. Can you see that? Do you think Hitler could have achieved his aims without using violence? Yes, I do think Hitler could have achieved his aims without using violence because he was not a violent man. There is more. What is the best way to keep milk fresh? Leave it in the cat. Would a man still be able to reproduce with only 1 testicle? No, girls don't find that attractive. What is a Hindu? It lays eggs. State 3 drawbacks of hedgerow removal. Answer. 1. All the cows will escape. 2. The cars drive into the fields. 3, possibly the weirdest one, there is no place to hide. What's weird is that people who show this amount of stupidity can still get jobs. I think the epitome of this for me is shown in the advertising industry. There was a radio advert that I saw, or heard, I should say, just a few months ago, that started, and I quote, with the words, "It's springtime to replace your kitchen." No! No one replaces their kitchen every spring. No, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this kitchen, darling. It really is too last February. I'm bored of it. It's too last February. Get rid of it. Another one was for Dairy Lee cheese. Why on earth they need a radio advert, I'll never know. And in the terms and conditions, it said the following words. You must be 16 or over to purchase this item. Why? What are people under 16 doing with Dairy Lee cheese that could possibly cause Dairy Lee cheese to go out and cause harm? Oh, what should I do with this? I'll put it in my eyes. Doesn't make any sense. In the TV advert, I'll turn the lights on. Thank you very much. I'm about to show you, because you get it in the TV advertising industry, as well as the radio advertising industry, I'm about to show you what is my favourite and weirdest TV advert I have ever seen. Enjoy it. Where is the play button? I don't know how to make it play.
Just describe what happens.
It is a video clip, I don't know how you get to do it. No, that doesn't do anything. Failing that, I'll describe it to you. I'll describe it to you. So, that man is in the bath, right? At the end of his bath appears a weird hedgehog pig crossbreed. I can only describe it as a hedge pig. It then suddenly explodes. For no apparent reason, it is replaced by a guinea pig dog crossbreed. I can only refer to it as a dinny pog. And I shall now, failing this, I expected this to happen, so I prepared pictures. Hedge pig, Dinny Bob. My main question being, why does this explode? Why? Does this come up behind it with like a tiny pack of dynamite to ignite? Well, if you could see the advert, you can't, but that thing farts. So I presume that the Dinny Bob comes up to ignite its farts. That is the best explanation I can give. And this is slightly dying, much like that did. Or you would think in legal situations, people would gain sensibility and gain logic in this hour of need. What to do in the formal situations you'll ever come across in life being in court? Not necessarily. A man up on murder charges, I didn't mean to kill him, it was a joke. What were you doing, tickling him with a knife? I don't see how that would work. Another one was a bank robbery, or attempted bank robbery in Dublin, and when prosecuted, the man used the following excuse: I forgot I was holding the gun when I walked into the bank. Speeding fine of 80 miles an hour, there was a bee in the front of my car, and it was distracting me. So I sped up to 80 miles an hour in the hope that the bee could not fly that fast and would be forced to remain in the backseat area of the car. So, on the motoring front, I'm going to share with you something that you probably don't know, which is a feature in the Chinese driving test. Their theory part, much like the British one, is multiple choice. Here are one of the questions that Chinese motorists are faced with. Chinese motorists should read the road through the steering wheel while following communist principles. Focus on one's strong point while overcoming one's weak point and keep on driving safely. Compete for road supremacy. Another good one, which isn't on here but I fondly remember, is you see a man whose intestines are lying right across the road. Should you pick them up and push them back in? Yes or no?
Which one is it?
That's the end of that. But I've got a couple more things to run through with you. One is the Indian Highway Code, staying on the motoring theme, which I find personally hilarious, so I thought you might like to hear it too. General, you may drive on both sides of the road, thus reducing congestion and fuel costs. If you miss your turn off on a motorway, you can turn the lights on. If you miss your turn off on a motorway, simply make a U-turn and drive back against the flow of traffic. In towns, use whichever carriageways has the nicest shops. Traffic lights, a suggestion. Mirrors, a distraction. Police officers can cause distraction, so ignore them. Roundabouts and junctions. Do not slow before entering, as this can cause accidents. Instead, accelerate, keeping your eye on where you want to go, rather than what is about to hit you. If your desired exit is the last turn on the roundabout, consider saving fuel by travelling anti-clockwise. Pedestrians, ignore them. Accidents. Surprisingly rare. If one occurs, protocol is as follows. Exit your vehicle and approach the other party with fists raised like a Victorian boxer. Engage in mock fisticuffs until passers-by intervene to hold you back. The crowd will then reach consensus over liability. On no account should you call the police. I find that more funny than you do, but that's my weird sense of humour. I get a laugh from typing gibberish into Google Translate and watch it going, bang, bang, cha-chang, name, gay. I'm going to finish with a couple of, well, one's related and one's kind of related. Talking of roads, the roads in Britain is one thing politics haven't managed to mess up. I think we envy America because they have Barack Obama, who is so much smoother than David Cameron in everything he does. I mean, a good example was a few months ago he admitted that he took crack cocaine when he was younger. Can you imagine if David Cameron did anything similar? It wouldn't be anywhere near as smooth or cool. It would be, I once snorted half a tub of baking powder when I was 5. The most marvellous of experiences. The final thing I'm going to finish with, if it's something Christmas related, I don't know if you know, but Band-Aid, the group who wrote that song on Feed the World, Feed the World, sorry. Yeah, Feed the World. Feed the World have reformed to do Christmas gigs. Now, the lead singer Bob Geldoff is in his 90s, or close to in his 90s, so maybe wonder, how long is it before something goes wrong? I mean, if one of them comes down with dementia, that's going to change gigs. Going out on stage and going, feed some chickens! Thank you very much for listening.